Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are in Dubai's most loved villa communities, that is the Arabian Ranches. Now, when people think about the ranches, they mostly think vintage old homes. But this particular villa, it's spectacular because it's fully upgraded, modernized, and yet it still keeps that family neighborhood vibe that the Arabian Ranches has to offer. So let me take you guys inside and show you what this villa is truly made of. So let's get into the entrance of the villa, where you have the porcelain finish throughout the entire entrance area. You have this olive tree. It's beautifully and aesthetically shaped. It's there in the right center over here. You got natural stone finishing, slightly elevated on top, a bit of a plantation on the left hand side, and a water feature over here. What you see to the facade of the villa is a countryside minimalistic feature of the villa. And I wanted to thank my friends in DMDC Fit Out for helping us touring this entire villa that's been customly built by the DMDC Fit Out as well. Coming to the specifications of the villa, it's a 4-bedroom villa. You have 7,200 square foot of plot size as well as the built-up size. So the built-up has been completely used for the plot size inside, and you've got 4 bedrooms, you've got 7 bathrooms, and you've got fully furnished and fully upgraded villa into the Arabian Ranches. Moving into the villa section, you've got this titanium metallic finish door that's there from the top to the below. It's a very heavy door that's been placed into the entrance area. You've got smart home automation, and once I move inside, I'm going to show you the interiors of the villa. Now, the moment you enter into the villa, you will firstly see the porcelain finished floorings that's there throughout the entire villa and the grand foyer, in fact. The grand foyer is truly grand. You have different sections within the grand foyer itself, and it's an open concept, but despite being an open concept, you can see the different sections rightly differentiated from each other. We'll start with the first part, that's the dining area. You can see that there's a dining table centrally placed over here. You have this ambient lighting on top. The furnishings are completely Italian finishings. You have Minotti over here, and you have a lot of Italian furnishings that is there throughout this space. Now I want to show you this backsplash over here. Now the reason why I'm getting this detail into the video itself is because this is a Vada natural stone. Now this stone has been imported from Iran and has a beautiful grunge aesthetic into the stone as well. You can get a feel of the texture of the stone once you come and you get a look into it. Let me go further over there. You can see that there's the stairs on the left hand side. We'll be highlighting that a bit later. But I'll show you the other section. So you've got the first formal living area of the grand foyer itself. You can see that there's a beautiful double heighted ceiling. You have a suspended ambient lighting fixture, and you've got these porcelain grey colored finish over the backsplash of the double heighted ceiling. You've got the black tainted mirrors that are there bordering the entire space, and it's really well complemented with this S-lining cladding over here that you can see. As I said, the furnishings are Italian finished, so you've got all the furnishings rightly placed over here. And once you move forward ahead, you have this ambient aesthetic seating over here. It's a beautiful accent seating area, and it overlooks the swimming area and the landscaping section, which we will be covering a bit later. Over to this end, you will see that you have the bar seating area. You can see these high seating chairs over here onto the central space. You can see the backsplash that is black tainted porcelain and gives a really good black aesthetic into the backsplash of the area, and the entire villa overall has the white feeling and the beige aesthetics. So the black backsplash is actually giving a beautiful complement to the beige aesthetic of the villa. Let's go further ahead into the beautiful show kitchen. Now the show kitchen has the black aesthetics over here rightly placed through the kitchen island as well as the backsplash. Once again, you have the porcelain black tainted finishing used for the island and the backsplash, which was the one that you saw on the bar backsplash as well. You can see it's pretty big and massive. You have these ambient lightings over here, and what you notice really well with this is that because it's used with the black tainted porcelain, it's very well complemented with these LED borderings into the cabinetries over there into the kitchen. As you can see that the kitchen's got a beautiful clean look into it, and the reason for that is because all the refrigerators, freezers, everything has been recessed into the wall itself. And as well, if you come over here, I can show you, you've got these seating spaces here, and these in fact are different cabinet sections as well over here, which you can rightly place your household stuff. As I said, it's LED bordered rightly over here, so it gives a very nice clean aesthetic look to the black backsplash that is there throughout this space. The appliances that you see are from Gaggenau, and when you move over here, you can see that you've got a nice decorated space over here with different cabinets, once again black tainted. And from over here, you have this soft opening which goes into the back of house kitchen that's there behind. Now, I want to take you guys to this section over here, and this is going to be your first TV sort of an area where you have the furnishings rightly placed over here. Once again, you see that you've got these S claddings over there into the wall, porcelain finished, and all the borderings have been given a beautiful metallic touch into the porcelain floors that are there. You have the accent plantations over here, all the furnishings by Italy, and once you move over here, you can see that the TV backsplash also has the porcelain finish. You've got the black wooden cabinetry that is over here. It rightly complements the entire space, and over here you've got these floor to ceiling height windows, so you can see the entire landscaped area with the swimming pool rightly placed in the center. So after I open these sliding doors, I'm going to be coming into the landscaped area. Once again, you can see that you have the porcelain finished throughout the entire space. In fact, inside the swimming pool as well, you can see the turquoise colors of the swimming pool. It's a zero border infinity kind of pool that's there onto the center stage. You can see these palm trees that are there rightly placed for the decorative space. It gives a really unique way into the space. You've got these plantations onto the border section, so it gives you a very nice feel into the landscaped area. You have the seating space rightly placed in the center over here. Once you see onto this section, you can see that you have the entrance from the outdoor into the landscape directly. You've got plantations throughout, and you've got a water feature as well onto the left hand side, which I'll show you a bit later. But I want to take you guys over here first. So you've got the swimming pool to the entire length over here. You can see the entire facade of the villa, and right over here you've got this pergola which has the dining area and the outdoor seating space, and you've got a barbecue and grill station onto the left hand side over here, and it's really well culminates into the entire space of the outdoor area, which has that beautiful Bali aesthetics into the villa itself. So just let me show you guys the point that I showed you over there with the water feature. So you've got the walking section from the outdoor place itself, and you've got this service kind of an area where you have the plantations over here. You can see you have the plantations over here, and you have this water feature that's there on the center stage. And from there you can move into the outdoor area and the entrance of the villa, including the entire facade that's there behind you. Let's go ahead into the corner section over here, and this room is truly unique for the villa, in fact for a lot of homes, and the reason why is because of this place that's there on top. Now I have this remote on top of me, and once I press this button, what you can see that it slightly starts opening the roof access. Now the moment it starts opening, you can see the natural light that gets flooded into the entire space over here. Now I can stop this according to how much light I need into the space. In the winters, what you can do is you can open this out completely and you can have the natural light into the space. And when it's summers, what you can do is you can maybe open it partially like how I've done it now, and all these openings that you see into the wall is actually the air condition that's there into the space. So despite having the natural light on top of you, you even have access to the air condition into the room itself, so you can enjoy best of both the worlds. Now this room is known as the Biophilic Room because of this particular unique differentiation into the room. Coming to the specifications of the other parts, what you can see is you have the furnishings rightly placed in the center, and over here you can see the porcelain finished beige color porcelain being used into the backsplash of the TV. You have the cabinets that are there on below, all the decorations rightly placed and complements well into the cabinetry, and this is one of the most unique rooms that I've seen into the villa. Now the Biophilic Room is actually and technically a cinema room. So what they've done is that they've given a cabinetry section over here to keep all the household stuff. And this machine that you see here is actually a popcorn machine. So the cinema room is not complete without popcorn. So you've got the popcorn machine over there, and you've got a powder blue area as well over here, which is again completely finished by porcelain. So anybody who has to go to the washroom can use this particular washroom from the cinema room itself. So we're almost done with the ground floor. You have 3 different sections into the ground floor over here. So you've got the home office on the left hand side. What you see over here is actually the games room. So once I open that, you guys can see that you've got the games room over here that's placed in the corner section. It has its own powder room on the left hand side. And when I move here, you see the guest powder room, which really lights up well because of all the ambient lighting that's there. It's beautifully finished with the porcelain finishings into the entire space, and you've got the black backsplash into the bathroom. So now let's get into the first floor using these porcelain finished stairs, and you can see the backsplash over here. As I said, the attention to detail is astounding because of all the details that have been used. So you've got the porcelain tiles. We've got these LED borderings right into the middle sections between the tiles, the S lines over here, and the entire tile is beautifully finished with the beige porcelain tiles to give you that minimalistic aesthetic look. And even the stairs on the night, you've got the LED lightings that are there below the stairs, so it can give a nice ambient lighting into the stairs itself. And we are now into the first floor area. Now, as I said, the stairs have all of these finishings over here. You also have the S lines over here on the left hand side. You have a black tinted mirror that goes from the top right till the below section over there. So you can see a bit of the reflection of the living area from that. It's a nice ambient aesthetic feature into the stairs area. Now let's move on further. You can see the artworks that are placed into the walls area. You have a cabinetry section over here. You've got the printers and the faxes over here, and right over here on the left hand side you have a common storage area or a cabinetry section between the 2 bedrooms over here. We'll start with this one first. So let's go inside. What you can see is the first family bedroom over here, or it can even be a guest bedroom. You've got the bed rightly placed in the center. You have a nice study area over here. Once again, complete finished with the porcelain finishes. You've got these really nice ambient lighting onto the right hand side. You've got the backsplash with the cushion finishings, and over here you can see that you have the bathroom area with the rain head and the shower head. It's a standing shower section, and over here you have the vanity section on the right hand side. Now let's go into this particular bedroom, which is going to be the master bedroom. So the master bedroom layout is such that you've got the bed space onto the left hand side, you have the master bathroom, and then you have the walk-in wardrobe with an island countertop. It's amazing. Let's start with the bathroom. So once I enter into the bathroom, you can see it's quite expansive. Once again, porcelain finish throughout. You've got these LED lighting fixtures, the mirrors are aesthetic in its own way. You have the cabinetry section on both the ends, another dressing table kind of a space over here, and once you move in over here, what you can see is a rightly placed centrally located bathtub area which has got pebble finishings right below, so it gives you that Bali aesthetic into the bathroom itself. Once again, porcelain finished throughout. You've got the rain heads, standing showers, as well as the bathtub rightly placed into the center. Now let's go into the second section of the master bedroom, which is going to be your walk-in wardrobe. And just look at the size of it. It's amazing. So you've got the black tinted cabinets onto the left hand side over here. You have this island that is there, rightly placed on the center location, so you can keep your watches and all the other accessories over here. So you've got the dressing table rightly placed here, and right over here you have an outdoor area kind of a section where you can keep a few seating areas, so you can see a bit of the community over there, and it's a nice place into the walk-in wardrobe as well. Let's go ahead over here, and you've got the main bedroom section. So you've got this TV rightly placed on the right hand side. You have this entire bedroom right to you. You've got wallpaper finishings in the backsplash over here and the black tainted mirror over here once again, as well as over there. So you have the entire mirror starting from the floor to the ceiling height, and once again floor to ceiling height windows over here. So you've got the natural light coming into the bedroom itself. And once I go outside, I'm going to show you that you can see the entire landscaping area that's on the ground floor and a bit of the community basketball area as well, which is quite unique for you guys because it's not part of the villa essentially, but the view itself is really well. And in the evenings you've got kids playing around in the basketball area. It truly shows the vibe and the aesthetics of Arabian Ranches, which is one of the best family communities in Dubai itself. So let me take you guys outside and just show you a bit of the view so you can get the entire feeling of it. Once you come out, you can see that you've got the basketball area in the center. Once you see down, you can see your entire landscaping area from the corner section right over here. So you can see the seating area is placed. You've got the swimming pool entirely over there. And when you see a bit of the community, you can see that you've got these villas that are quite old and classic. And then when you compare it with the villa that we are touring right now, you can see the clear distinction between this villa and the entire community villas to show the level of upgradation that's there in this villa itself. Now let's go ahead into the other two bedrooms, but before that I want to show you guys this. So just behind the sheer curtains, what you can see is you have an outdoor area as well where you can keep a bit more seating space, or in fact create something that you can, and it's worthwhile. So you've got a good decent enough space over here to create something unique. Let me take you guys here. This is the home gym. It's a cozy home gym over here, and it's got its own powder room. Now I want to show you something interesting in the powder room is that once you move into this section, you actually have an opening into the roof area. So you've got natural light flowing inside, and you can keep your pets over here, and in fact you have your rain shower onto the section. It's beautifully finished, and this particular point is quite unique for this particular powder area. So you can do your gym, you can move inside, you have the natural light on top of you, and then you can have your shower and then move into your day. Now let's complete the last two bedrooms over here. So you've got the first bedroom right over here. You've got the bed centrally placed here, a study table on the right hand side, the cabinetries on the left, and you've got the backsplash, which is completely finished by wallpaper finishings. Once again, porcelain finish throughout the area, floor to ceiling height windows, and you've got a small terrace opening. So you can see a bit of the community villas onto the left hand side, and you can see the entrance part, which has the beautiful olive tree and a bit of plantations on the corner area. The bedroom has its own powder room. The powder room of this is also quite expansive, so you have the porcelain finish throughout the area, shower head, you've got the standing shower section, and you've got the vanity on the right hand side, and the powder room is quite well complemented for the bedroom itself. Now we move into the final bedroom. The final bedroom also has the similar finishings throughout the entire space. It's an L-shaped bedroom, so you have the bed on the right hand side. You've got the washroom over here, which again has the same finishes as well as the rain heads and the shower heads. The cabinetry on the right hand side. And this opening, you have a bigger expansive terrace over here, which further moves into the landscaped area. So you can see a bit of the basketball section, and you can see the below pergola that is there on the landscaping area, as well as the community villas that are there on the left hand side. So that's it. We've come to the end of the tour of this beautiful villa. I once again want to thank our friends at DMDC for letting us tour this entire villa that's been custom built by them itself. And I will see you guys soon in the next video with another property. Thank you.